All right, I picked up a Smith&Wesson bullseye throwing axe and knife combo, and I've spent a few days throwing these things to the point where I even hurt my hand. I mean, I chucked the hell out of these things as hard as I could. A lot of them ate the dirt, and this is a very hardwood log here, so it's not exactly that easy to get things to stick to this, but as you can see, these have performed very well. Now, I gotta be real here. I just bought these to see, the quality of things that Smith&Wesson are stamping their name on. And I gotta say, I'm actually impressed. I'm gonna order another one of these. The axes especially are a real throwing weapon. These throwing knives, or they're technically throwing spikes, because you have a spike there. It's not actually bladed. Now, these are harder to throw, and I can throw them at about 15-20 feet and I can get them to stick. Aside from that, it's kind of a 50-50. These could be useful though. Somebody could actually sharpen these up and turn them into a blade. They wouldn't be that bad to have in a camping set. If you put a razor's edge on one side of them, you could use them in a mess kit. You could, eat with these. You could cut food up with these, and then you'd still have a throwing spike, right? But I think the real awesomeness here are these axes. Man, this is a throwing weapon. No matter how you throw it, this way or this way, it's going to stick. I've even stuck this bottom piece right here into this log. I mean, you can generate that much force with the weight of these. These do have a beer bottle opener down here, because of course, I mean, that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna throw axes and drink Budweiser. It makes sense to me. But these are a real throwing weapon, because just no matter how you throw them, you're gonna hit with a blade, right? You could also sharpen this to a point if you wanted to and make these even more dangerous. They're nice and easy to throw. If I was going to use a throwing weapon, it would be these. The knives take a little bit more skill to throw, and I would go with the axes hands down every time. So I'm gonna be ordering another batch of these. One of my sons has been out here throwing these things for a couple of days, and we've literally put all this stuff through the dirt. I don't see any chips. I don't see any actual breaks. Let's see, I think one of these axes, there we go. We have a little chip there, right? And this is after, 3 days of hard use. And when I wasn't throwing these things, Tristan came out here and he was throwing them. These things are solid. They come with, the best way I can describe it is an axe blade. It's not razor sharp, so it's not going to snap off into the first thing you throw it into. But if you do mess one of these edges up, it would be fairly easy to fix with a grinder. Just remember that anything you take off of here, you're going to want to take it off the other side as well, and keep these balanced. I'm going to look for a pack of these with just the axes, but I think I'm probably going to use these knives, maybe sharpen them up, see what I can do with them. All in all, a very cool set, and I was very surprised at the quality of these. So have an awesome day, and I will see you on the flip side. Make sure to like and sub if you want to support my awesome work. Later, everybody.